Hi everybody, I'm Susan, and in this video we'll be looking at problem number 32 from test 3 in your red book. So go ahead and pause the video for a moment to check out the problem. Alright, so what we've got here is this inequality. X plus 3 is greater than x plus 5. And the question is asking us, in what situation is this true? So rather than thinking through, it's got all of these options that have lots of words and no numbers, right? So it's the empty set, which means no options, or all real numbers, which means all the options. That's really not easy to think about. It's very abstract. So I would solve this by picking a number. And in fact, a few different numbers that fit into those different categories and just seeing if we can eliminate some of the categories. So I like to pick a small number, one that's going to be pretty manageable to work with. So let's start by choosing 2 and plugging that into the inequality to see what we get. So 2. That becomes 2 plus 3 is greater than 2 plus 5. 2 plus 3 is 5, is greater than 2 plus 5. Is 5 greater than 7? No, it's not. So that means that 2 does not work. And 2 is a positive or non-negative real number. So that means we can eliminate options G and J because both of those include positive real numbers. So those two are out of the question. Next, let's try a negative number and see how that goes. So how about -2, just to keep it easy? That gives us -2 plus 3 is greater than -2 plus 5. When you solve this, -2 plus 3 is 1, which is greater than -2 plus 5, which equals 3. Since 1 is not greater than 3, this doesn't work either. And so we can eliminate option H as well, which includes all negative real numbers, of which -2 is 1. The last thing we need to check is whether 0 will work, because option K says the set containing only 0. So let's plug 0 in and try it out. That would be 0 plus 3 is greater than 0 plus 5. And that means 3 is greater than 5, and 3 is not greater than 5, so we can eliminate option K as well. And once we've eliminated G, H, J, and K, the only option we have left is F. So F, the empty set, meaning no numbers exist that satisfy this equation, is the right answer. Now that's the way I did this. There's another way you can do this. If you're good at solving inequalities and you can sort of think through this in a more abstract way, you could solve this a bit faster. So let's do that real quick. This inequality says x plus 3 is greater than x plus 5. So another way to do this is simply to subtract 3 from both sides, and that leaves you with x is greater than x plus 2. Is there any time when x is greater than 2 more than x? It's impossible for that to work, which means you can eliminate G through K again, and all you'll be left with is F, which is the empty set. Nothing is going to satisfy this inequality. So F is the right answer.